are you today? I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. My name is Bailey Sarian, and today is Monday, which means Murder, Mystery, and Makeup Monday. If you are new here, hi. My name is Bailey Sarian, and on Mondays I sit down and I talk about a true crime story that's been heavy on my noggin, and I do my makeup at the same time. If you're interested in makeup, I would highly suggest you hit that subscribe button.
Why the hell are you even in my shit, dude?
I'm out of breath. I was thinking I should get some clothes because some of the common comments I see when I read my YouTube comments, it's like people a lot of the times think I already did this story. And my thought is maybe it's because I'm always wearing black or gray. My hair's always the same. Maybe because I just always
I don't care.
What is HelloFresh, you ask? Well, get mouth-watering seasonal recipes. Ingredients delivered right to your door with HelloFresh, which is America's #1 meal kit. HelloFresh makes cooking at home fun,
Get
easy,
guitars
and
on.
affordable. HelloFresh offers so many recipes to choose from each week to help you break out of your recipe rut. Because let's admit it, right now, not even right now, I just think this is an thing.
Just for right now. I just don't want to play COD right now.
With HelloFresh, it cuts out stressful meal planning and prepping, so you can enjoy cooking and get dinner on the table in just about 30 minutes. Or they have a 20-minute option. It's called a quick and easy option.
Let's try FPP.
It's my middle name. With HelloFresh,
Hello, beautifuls.
Ingredients, that means there's less prep for you, okay, and then there's less wasted food. Because when you have to go buy a bunch of ingredients, it's I'm never going to use this again. When am I going to use cloves? How often do you... Don't get me started. I love HelloFresh because it's super easy. It breaks down...
HRU.
And you see it. Okay, I have to do that. Okay, some of us... Pictures. We need them. With HelloFresh, it's just giving me a lot more...
Didn't you block me?
Kitchen. Normally, I start kitchen fires.
I'm great, but I thought you blocked me.
Knock on wood. There's no wood here. But I haven't started since we moved. Well, does that count?
Why is it so
Clinking
quiet?
beer mugs.
Right now, you can
Clinking beer mugs.
and use my code Sarian12 to get 12.
No, I said change it to FPP. I'm scared.
HelloFresh for partnering with me on today's video. Most of all, big thank you to you guys.
Is that the new map?
I wouldn't be making this video right now. Okay, now back to...
Oh, that is. I haven't played the new map.
Warning, the following presentation is intended for mature audiences.
Ha hope all is well.
Options of crime scenes, adult dialogue,
I'm great.
strong language. Viewer discretion
Is advised.
This week, we are going to talk about a
Alright, you guys, we're listening to Bailey again. I love her.
Love
her. Love her.
But this week, we're going to talk about a serial killer.
So you can play ranked and unranked now. When did that happen?
Because, what the hell? Today's story takes place in April.
Likewise-ha.
The location, Washington, D.C. 13-year-old Carol Spinks. She's in 7th grade, and she was one of 8 siblings. And she also had an identical twin sister.
That's nice, Iron. I'm glad you're doing good.
And they would constantly play jokes on other people, pretending to be their siblings.
I don't think they're ranked and unranked just says that.
Have a twin, but it seems...
Oh my god, what happened to my hair? Girl, what did you do? We talked about this. You cannot shave your head, okay? What the fuck happened to you?
For 13.
If I go back, is it fixed? Oh my god! No! Oh, you guys can't see it, but on my screen, she's bald. Oh, you can't see it. Look at me. I'm fucking bald. No! Don't look at me.
Don't open the door for anyone and do not leave the house. And they were like, okay. Leaves.
I'm bald.
Okay. So
No.
the kids are just inside the house playing and knocking at the front door. Knock, 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 knock. They peek outside and they see it's their older sister who no longer lives at the home, the family home. She's nearby visiting some friends. And one of the sisters opens up the front door. The sister who was not there
Have a good stream. I gotta sleep. Lol. 7 a.m. lol.
will just be like a quick little face.
All right, have a good one.
And the kids are like, no, mom told us that we can't leave the house. We're not allowed to
hear
go
me?
anywhere. So, no. So they shut the door and they go back to doing whatever it was that they were doing inside the house.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world, wrapped in plastic.
And it's getting down.
Isn't it fantastic? You have Teflon in your blood. I watched a documentary last night. Doesn't that suck?
She ends up
I don't want Teflon chemicals in my blood. But DuPont,
11 store.
DuPont
Why the sister just gonna go
poisoned us all, chat. Poisoned us all. Just saying.
which is half a mile from home, and it was like an easy walk. So
And men,
Fortnite.
if you have-
you gonna die. I know we're gonna lose.
yeah,
Why will I laugh?
it was somebody from Omelet. I'm not even touching it, dude. I'm over it.
虫虫三虫虫，
虫虫四虫虫，
Shut it, shut it, shut
虫
it,
虫
shut it,
五
shut
虫
it.
虫，
Gotta go.
Oh my god, people are still fucking annoying in all chat. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world, wrapped in plastic. You got Teflon in you. I think it's like Ace. Now I want to go and look what it is. I don't care. Go away.
and they're like, have you seen Carol? They went in there pretty often, so the cashier, the guy working
We're gonna see how bad I do. I haven't played this in so long. I'm still waiting for the new PUBG. I still don't like this one.
okay,
I'm ready for the new PUBG.
or maybe she's back at the house. So then they go back to the home, and Carol's still not there. She's just like nowhere to be seen, and they're kind of getting worried. They know
Alright, y'all. I know for a motherfucking fact that I pushed FPP.
told them not to do. Leave the house. So some time goes by, still no sign of Carol, but their mom comes home, and their mom is like, "Where's Carol?" And all the siblings have this like look of worry on their face, and they tell their mom that they have no idea where she's at. She hasn't come home. Alantine is Carol's mom.
Ironsight's not a toddler.
The police.
He's a grown-ass man.
report
Flare gun.
missing because, well, she's missing.
M4. Thank you.
They unfortunately tell her, oh, well, Carol probably just ran away. And then that's it. That's the advice they give her. Click. Alan.
Oh my god, I'm in zone 2. Where is it? Where is it? Shoot it up, bitches! It's very weird to play first person, even though I played. Ooh, level 3.
And said that earlier that day, they saw Carol. She was carrying a bag with her and like walking.
I'm very scared.
This means Carol was taken a walk home from the store which is scary because it happens right now.
Oh, I know we're gonna lose, Jetty. Like, big time. Where's my package?
First, police find on Route I-95. It's like near the rear of St. Elizabeth's Hospital. They find the body of Carol Spinks. Carol had cuts and bruises all over her body, and there were signs of strangulation. She was fully dressed, but her shoes were missing.
So-
Homicide detectives.
That's what we do now? We tell everybody that? Like, you...
They tell her like we found Carol's body, and it was just devastating news to the family.
Oh, I see a guy. No, I just want my care package. Go the fuck away, bitches. I don't want you. I just want my care package.
Comes out, and it's
Ah!
wounds to her face, neck, and
Totally shot.
one of the strangest things of all was the fact that there was food that was undigested in her stomach. So medical examiners believe that Carol was alive for most of the time she was missing because of the food in her stomach. Poor Carol was like held hostage somewhere for a couple of days. So the police
Poor
are now
Carol.
searching for who this murderer could be, but During this time in Washington, D.C., there were large protests happening, protests against the Vietnam War. So the Capitol was taken over with thousands of protesters, rallies. There was just people everywhere. There were hundreds of people being arrested to the point that they didn't have any room to store these people, and they ended up making makeshift camps to arrest the protesters and hold them there. Every available police officer
I'm scared.
in the district was called in for emergency duty.
I need another flare.
Protesters and
Hello? Game?
Now, because of this, a lot of crimes got buried.
Can I have a flare? You got panned to death, dude. That sucks. I'm sorry.
So finding Carol's murderer was not top of the list for them, which you think is silly because you think like a murderer would be top of the list, but it wasn't.
Ah, stop pushing that button.
Extremely frustrating for the family. So then, July 1971, 2 months after Carol was abducted and murdered, 16-year-old Darlena Johnson was leaving her house and heading out to her summer job at the local recreation center. Darlena never showed up to work that day. Her mother got a call asking if Darlena would be showing up, and then that's when she realized that her daughter was missing. Her mother calls the police to file a
Son of a
report.
biscuit whore.
Comes forward and says
Am I gonna have to move that fucking button? I think I am.
it was driven by an African-American male shortly after her abduction, but that really doesn't lead to anything. They just thank you for that information, and that's as far as that went. Time passes once again with no answers. This was a little different because in the following weeks, Darlena's mother, she would have gone
How did
back to
everybody's
Darlena's
day going so
grandma's
far?
house.
My
Whoever was
day.
on the other end wouldn't say anything. They would just like pick up the
My boys leave tomorrow.
breathing all heavily like a creep, you know, and then hang up.
And then y'all are gonna have to definitely keep an eye on me because there ain't gonna be nobody here to keep me in check.
Every so often. I don't know if you've ever gotten these phone calls. Sometimes I get random phone calls where people just breathe on the phone.
Just
So
saying,
I
y'all.
turn it into a competition. I'm like, oh, you're just gonna breathe on the phone. Okay, I could play this game, and then I start breathing all heavy.
It's that time of year again. Y'all know what happens in the summer.
Like you're not gonna win this game. You're not gonna
My
win this
babies
game.
leave, and then I'm all alone. Did everybody leave me?
Breathing, losers, get some hobbies. Anyways, but these calls would keep happening. Okay, so Darlena's mother would pick up the phone, someone's breathing. But Darlena's mother said that she just had this gut feeling that like it had to do with her daughter. Either her daughter was on the other line, and she had nothing that was going to prove that. It was just her gut feeling. But I think it's safe to say, you know, like when your gut feeling tells you something, stupid gut, it's always on point. She tells police this, but again, there's like really nothing they could do. Like, okay, do you have any proof? No, your gut is not your proof.
Hello?
But then she received
Can
one
anybody
phone call,
hear
which was a
me?
man on the other end who said, quote, I killed your daughter, then hung up. Wait, how did he get the number?
Right?
Oh my God, I didn't think about that.
How the fuck did you get the number?
So after she gets this phone call, for good reason, she picks up the phone, calls police, but there was no technology yet that was actually able to help trace the phone call. And again, there just really wasn't anything that the investigators could do with this information. They're like, oh wow, we'll take note of that. Okay, but then get this, because this will piss you off. I'm sorry, but it will. Anonymous caller calls up the police department. This person says that they believe that there was a body alongside the I-295, but for some odd reason, this call just wasn't taken seriously, and time went on. Then, on July 19th, 1971, an officer spots a body alongside the road of the I-295.
Wonder why. Because, you know, it's not like they didn't tell you there's already a body there.
There were signs of strangulation, but the body had been 14 to 15 days in the hot sun, which led to like serious decomposition, and investigators were unable to ID the body based off of the face. Police checked the missing persons report, and based off of the report mentioning the clothing that was worn at the time of the disappearance, they were able to
I need kills. Come here, bots. I need. Hello. 64 star. I need kills. I need kills. Everywhere there is somebody's body. I need kills. Whoa, there you are. In a world of
They
imagination.
dropped the ball on this, obviously, because the only person who would know that the body was here would be the killer. So it's believed that this anonymous tip came from the killer, because there's no way, like, you could spot
Wow.
just from driving.
Chat's not showing anything. It just put.
You could, like, easily access.
Gotta drive my youngest to a birthday party soon. I just gotta remember not to pass out. It's usually a dead day on Fridays here at work, but not today.
The anonymous tip that came in was most
That's because they know you're there, Nerdella, so they had to make up for it.
I don't know why it's so hard to do your job. July 27th, 1971. 10-year-old Brenda Crockett was asked to go to the grocery store, which was about a half a block away from the family home. She was given some money and
Alright, 1 second, guys. Let me try this.
it wouldn't have taken that long. Okay, it was just a couple of minutes, but quite some time passes.
Dun,
And when
dun,
Brenda
dun,
is gone for over an
dun,
hour,
dun,
the family
dun.
knew something was wrong. So Brenda's mom is getting
Hello, happy Fridays.
Brenda at. So she heads out of the house and starts looking for Brenda. While Brenda's mom is out searching, the phone rings back at home. Now Brenda's younger sister, who was only about 7 at the time, she picks up the phone. Brenda is on the other line. Brenda was crying.
I just need, boosts. I kind of have everything else.
And then the call just ends. A few minutes later, the phone rings again. This time, Brenda's stepfather picks up the phone, and it's Brenda on the other end again. And he's telling her, like, "Where are you? I can come get you." Just tell
Oh
me."
man, this is my first day playing after 41 days. It's gonna be the lowest rank you can be. I don't really play this. I'm waiting for the new one to come out.
What do you mean, did your mom see you? If she saw you, she would have gotten you. Then he asks Brenda if the man can come to the phone and he can talk to him really
Yeah, I switched between
footsteps in the back.
mobile and console.
Now, it's believed Brenda had asked if
I switch
someone
back and
saw
forth.
her because whoever the killer was trying to get information if they were.
So since I don't have music, I'm trying to
They don't really know what she meant.
we're trying to make up music
Think
here.
The killer was telling her to ask.
Hi bot. And I have potato aim. Cause this girl is on fire. I'm really bored too. As you can tell.
But again, her shoes were missing.
I have a lot of energy. But yeah, no, seriously guys, my kids leave tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. I really, really don't.
Terrified, angry, believing whoever's doing this is gonna come after them, their kids, and police had no movement on these cases. They had no leads, and there was a lot of distrust happening between the community and the police department. The black community voiced that, hey, if these kids were white, I am sure that there would be movement happening, or these cases would be considered top priority, because during this time, there were a handful of other cases that involved white children that were not treated the same, that were solved within a few minutes. Not a few minutes, but they were solved. They were making a valid point. Why is there nothing happening on this?
Is anyone else like murder mystery
Reporters who
like
come to the
podcasts and shit?
asking everyone questions, trying to figure out what the story was, what happened to these kids. Like,
Nobody see me, I'm drinking my coffee.
and the families felt like this is exactly what the police should be doing, because they were
Because I love
asking
murder mysteries.
reporters were. They were also kind of unsure of like who to trust.
What's up, Fox?
Like, why should I be talking to a reporter about what's going on? I should be telling this to the police. So as
This
time goes by, October 1st,
noob
12-year-old
is
She
trying
was at home
in a world full of
her to
imagination.
go to the store, which was only one block
That
away.
water looks like Fiji water, and I just wanna go for a little dip.
They were reporting on this, but not everybody was aware of what was
Fox, you shouldn't tell people to follow you. You should give them the option, you know. Maybe tell them to check your stream out. But you shouldn't come into other people's streams begging for follows. Sorry. Thanks for the follow, though, Fox.
And it wasn't even a far walk. So it's just like whoever this person was doing it quick. And then 3 hours later, in nearby Prince George's County, on Route 4, Nemoshia's body was found.
Oh, hi, airplane. Where are we going? Give it. Dun 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 dun. Oh fuck! Stop pushing that button. You're scaring me.
People are pissed. The media is like reporting on these murders and they're putting pressure on the police to make some arrests and get their asses in here.
I can pull this shit off.
It seems to everybody that they were not doing their best to try and figure out what the hell was going on. They still had no answers. They still had no leads. They had nothing. I mean, they have these green fibers. Like, do something with it. And on top of that, for some freaking weird reason, the police, they were not connecting all of the murders. They thought it was a separate.
What's up, Death?
Doing these murders. It was a mess. But there was one new single killer, and they dubbed them the Freeway Phantom.
I'm doing good. How are you?
Killer was using the I-295 as their main way to stalk and pick up their victims, and then make their escape. The FBI finally steps in. Now they go through all the evidence from the victims' bodies. And that's when they realized that all 4 of the victims had been strangled. They all had their shoes missing, and then they
I have a lot.
all had this
Energy.
fiber
Punch it.
but the FBI was like, most likely these 4 murders were committed by the same person. Whoever this person was believed to be DC's first serial killer.
Excuse me, bot. You weren't a bot. Oh my god, I'm...
Brenda was found on the freeway ramp of the Baltimore Washington Parkway. Brenda, she was stabbed multiple times and also strangled. Brenda,
Oh, look at that. I'm gold.
like the others, she still had her shoes on.
Score.
One report that said Brenda actually had her name written on it. That's why her shoes were still on, because you know it could like link whoever the killer was back to her. Something that was also different with Brenda was that she had a velvet cloak. No, she didn't. A velvet coat placed over her chest, which was believed to not belong to her. In the front pocket of the coat, there was a handwritten note found in it, which
Thanks, Sniper. I am old, you
this
fucker.
message was written for the police. It said, quote, "This is tantamount to my insensitivity to people, especially women. I will admit the others."
I'm new here, so got your suggestion.
Now this note is
Well, welcome.
What does it mean? You don't seem to be the brightest over there. They're like, oh god, look a note. What does this mean? Wow, notes. So police, you know, they're like, hey, let's maybe get a closer look at this note, and let's do like a handwriting comparison. Somewhere. And they realized the note was actually written by Brenda, and the note was also written on her own notebook paper. They thought it was
Welcome to the Stone Llama Squad, where we love tacos, weed, and murder mysteries.
the things you would learn, you know, but they can't. So they'll look at the handwriting, and they notice that there's no shaking in the writing. It was evenly written, and it was very clear, which
I want that! Oh my god! You're so cute!
so what tantamount to
Come here, you little thing! Oh my god, chase your tail, chase it! That's so cute! Oh my god! I want you! I want you! Come here! You don't have a choice if you don't like those. You're stuck with me, so shut up.
after
Right? It was cute. Excuse me.
But it's around 11:30 at night, and unfortunately, sadly, Diane's mother,
I have no idea what I'm doing, teammate, just so you know that. No clue. Oh yeah, you're stuck with me for life. We've already gone over this, Sniper. Like, I don't know why we have to go over this all the time. Like, just accept the fact that you're stuck with me forever, okay?
So police end up pulling out their file a list of predators and potential suspects, and they're just hoping to try and find somebody,
No,
right? They come across this local gang named
I'm not sick at all.
Rayton. These people, they
I'm a stoner. I have a cough.
Now they were known
Okay.
to kidnap and
I'm a stoner.
area, so they questioned some of the members individually.
Do check out my profile.
Were like
Okay.
inmates
Are you like secretly like famous or something?
regarding the case, like go talk to him. And then investigators go out and question this inmate. Now this inmate agreed to talk to police
I'm
and give information with
big ass stoner.
if they can help him get through his first sentence.
I smoke every day, all day.
Investigators were like, yes, we'll do that because we don't have any.
No, Sniper, you're supposed to love me. You're supposed to be my best friend, and you're supposed to never leave me, okay? Like, who's gonna keep me accountable when the boys leave, okay? And I have no reason to, get up in the mornings because my boys are with their dad. You're the one that's supposed to be like, get the fuck up, Tangy! See?
And it will kind of test him to see if he is indeed credible and he's not just making this up to get out of prison locked up, Now, this inmate, he was able to describe what the victims were wearing and where they were dumped. But there were some inconsistencies.
Alrighty, Death, I will.
He might know what's going on, but there's still like things he's not getting right. So they take him out on another ride.
Excuse me! Hello?
And while they're driving, they're listening to the radio. So during this time, there was an election going on, and one of the candidates publicly announced to the press that they had break in case that a worked in prison had provided information to help get this case
I don't have a scope far enough to see.
publicly in hopes to win people's votes because he was harsh on crime and unprecedented charge. Because that's what a lot of politicians do. They don't necessarily care about the crime, they care about the numbers, especially before an election. So they're in the car.
Oh shit!
On the radio,
Ow!
the inmate,
Fuckers.
he starts to freak out. I asked you if I could be anonymous. People are gonna figure
Yes,
out
I'm fucking waiting for it. I applied to be a beta tester, but I doubt I'll get it.
After he hears that, he pulls out from his own fear of being outed and declined further interviews and denied that he ever provided information to the case in the first place. They just keep dropping
Yeah, so
the
I'm stuck playing this game.
because it sounds
Or
like this guy knew who did it or was involved in some way. And
I think my teammate's a noob like me, guys.
Nah, he didn't know what he was talking about, and they're like kind of downplaying it because they didn't want to seem like they dropped the ball. Does that make sense? It's just such a shit show. So maybe the things that the Green Vega people, they weren't even involved in these murders in the first place. Okay, because this guy, his confession or whatever, it wasn't consistent. But the Green Vega didn't come out until 1972, which was after when some of these crimes had taken place.
So yeah, I will not be live tomorrow because I have to drive to California.
But they're looking at other suspects.
Okay, loves?
For another suspect. They come across 50
I really don't know what I'm gonna do with myself.
who was a computer technician. Now, Robert over here, yeah, he had been previously charged with abducting and raping a 24-year-old woman in Washington. So, with one of his victims, Robert had the victim right
What do you want, you hobo?
situation with Brenda.
No, I don't know if you guys remember, but every summer my boys go and stay with their dad for 2 months.
His colleagues at the National Science
That's all he wants. He wants the boys for 2 months out of the year. That's it.
used this
What dad only wants to see his kids 2 months out of the year? Don't ask me, because I sure the fuck don't know.
documents and stuff was like gathered no physical evidence that was found that linked Robert to the crimes. I mean, can you really convict someone just based off of a word? They had nothing on Robert, and he was never linked to it. Now, later on, Robert ended up dying in a federal correctional institution in April of 2010 at the age of 91 because he was arrested or put in prison for 2 DC
No.
and rapes.
Definitely is just gonna be me working on me some more. And getting myself right. Where the bob are you going?
Marked a location. Marked a location.
This is why I didn't want to go here.
Because she was found within the same area as the other victims, and it was around the same time.
Oh my god, I suck. Can we get out of here, please? I didn't even want to fucking stop here.
To the serial killer because none of the other victims had gunshot wounds, but the age range, the location of the victim, the timing was very similar. When working out in the community and everyone's like, see, this is why we can't even trust the police, because it's them. It's them. Like, who do you trust? Why these two were not considered to be involved with the other murders is just like beyond me. I mean, I guess the gunshot wound makes sense, but like that's it. That excludes them. I just like couldn't find a concrete answer as to why they were not connected. I found a lot of assumptions as to why they were not connected, and I just don't freaking know. Kind of seems like they could be though, right? So over time, this case ends up going cold, and then in 1987, Sergeant.
You're a scrub.
She started to just work on cold cases. She opens up this one. She pulls out all the books, pretty much track everything when it comes to this case. It has the list of just evidence that they pulled, the dates, what it was, all that stuff. So she opens up the books and she realizes evidence, 99.9% evidence.
Enemies ahead.
With dates. So, when they went to the crime scenes and they picked off like the green fibers, the freaking velvet coat and everything, there was no physical evidence left in regards to
Help!
this case. It was all destroyed. You want to talk about cover-up? Okay? Because in order for evidence to be destroyed, the officer has to prove that the case is no longer open. The sergeant assumed that because the case had been forgotten, like over so many years, they must have just assumed that it was closed, and then they destroyed everything. I bet you, after those cops got arrested, I bet you that's when it was destroyed. That was their reasoning as to why it was destroyed. Great answer. Oh yeah, it's just been sitting here forever, taking up space, so it must be closed. Let's destroy it all. So the sergeant, this new sergeant, she realizes this error. She's like, now I have to rebuild this. Calls up the FBI, and she's able to get the coroner's reports about the case. Not everything, but I mean, it kind of helps. They go back to pictures, clothing, items, just things in hopes to the victim. But the families, that's when they find out when everything's been destroyed.
Thanks, guys. You don't make me feel as bad
Again, they have
for being such a noob.
because they destroyed all the evidence. The sergeant
You make me feel better about myself.
She just tries her best to rebuild everything, but unfortunately, there's no physical evidence.
You know, the one thing I am looking forward to about going to California, guys, is these fucking allergies will stop for a while.
It's a tantamount loss. Whatever the hell that word is.
Y'all made me feel so much better about being a fucking noob right there. Oh, shit.
They're able to like build a profile as to who they think this killer was. They believe that whoever he was a psychopath. We probably could all determine that, but yep. related women. At the time of the murders, most likely held a day job, and whoever they
Fuck you and your couches, bitches!
6 to 10 p.m. when usually at this time everybody's home, like they come home from work, start having dinner and stuff, kids are playing outside, so it's just not an ideal time to abduct anybody because the chances of getting caught is very high. It's very ballsy of them. They were able to gain their trust because of how quick it seemed to happen. And then based off of the dump sites, dump sites, that's the term that they use. It just sounds so, like, it doesn't sound nice. I don't know. Anyways, based off the dump sites, they were able to determine that the killer is most likely familiar with the area and most likely comfortable with it, which makes them think that they probably lived
Marked a
in the
location.
area. Maybe they were to the area. Maybe it was just a location that was important to this like, felt safe enough law enforcement 100% involved in this case by destroying evidence. Some believe that they just wanted to get rid of this case in general and cover their tracks for not solving who this person was, but I think that's safe to say because technology like on the victims, survivors, the this crime could have been solved these days, and it's just
You're so fucked up you left your friend! Wow! I can't believe that! You're a hobo who lives under a bridge with a porcupine! That's the kind of friend you are. You hobo that lives with a porcupine.
like I said in last week's video.
How are you just gonna ditch your friend like that, you son of a hoe bag? Maybe you shouldn't have just left your friend.
You know, somebody has to know something. Somebody heard something. Somebody knows something. Somebody knows. And if you know, please come forward and
Thank
I
you
need
so much for the
consumables.
follows.
let the victim's
Oh,
parents get some
fine, I'll be nice. Come here.
please. Look for the shoes. Where did the shoes go? Shoes
I got supplies.
Where'd they go? The shoes. Someone's gotta know something. I'm sorry to do 2 back-to-back unsolved mysteries, but these 2 were just heavy on my mind. Last week's and this week's. I was like, how does this one go unsolved with this law? How did they fuck up that bad? The police department? Like, give me a break. Anyways, I would love to hear your guys' thoughts down below. I wonder if this person is still out there. I wonder if they struck again.
Hey, Master Boy.
For some reason, they're like,
Why don't you go be a big kid, okay? Not be a child, because childs get this.
I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Make your choices. I'll be seeing you guys later.
Children get banned, okay? If you're gonna act like an annoying little child, I will treat you like an annoying ass little child. Who's shooting at me? Don't you be shooting at me. I left you your shit back there. If you didn't grab it, that's your own fault.
My name is Bailey Sarian, and today is Monday, which means it's murder, mystery, and makeup Monday.
Sunshine, sunshine, sunshine.
You are new here, huh? My name is Bailey Sarian, and on Mondays I sit down and I talk about a true crime story that's been heavy on my noggin, and I do my makeup at the same time. If you're interested in true crime,
Alright, let's look at death while we're running. Blue zone, please don't touch me.
last time, I didn't upload last week just because it was Easter, my family was in town. But I'm here now. The last Monday I uploaded, we talked about the Venus Army killers, remember? Them. They're really stupid. Awful story. A big thank you to all those who let me know what an idiot I am because I pronounced Scarborough. I was pronouncing it Scarborough. Scarborough. Yeah. You can only always count on me to mispronounce everything. That's one thing I'm consistent at. You know, I do listen to
Yes, I am.
I don't know what happened. Okay, so thanks.
Yes, I am.
So, if there's anything you know about me, it's that I don't like
While I'm driving,
I really don't.
I want to know what's coming out.
Go to bed. But with unsolved stories, I lay there.
I need. There's my weed.
I'm gonna solve the mystery.
Don't you hate when you take a hit
Because, you know, you like to sleep.
and you realize that it's all ash? Ugh.
And it's real suspicious. I think it's a cover-up.
Super gross.
Opinion, I don't
Super gross.
know if you're into
Super gross. Don't ask for follows, please.
I'll list it down in the description box, but other than that, let's jump into today's unsolved weird story. Today's story, it takes place in Lacombe, Louisiana.
Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Stoned Llama Squad. We're here. We are all about tacos, weed, and murder mysteries. Dude, I am like in love with this podcast. It is. I've been learning some interesting ass shit. Like, y'all, do you know you have Teflon in your blood? Just so you know this, okay?
Store, and Lynette had gone into, I think it was the picture frame store, or it could have been the diving shop. She went in there and she applied for a job, and that's how they met.
We're gonna have to get across, aren't we?
And he hired her. Now at this time, Steve was actually married.
Holy shit, do I really have 9 kills, guys? I really do. Oh my god.
As it should be, you know. But over time, their friendship evolved, and the two became very close.
Marked a vehicle.
Steve ended up leaving. I use air quotes because I don't think we actually left.
I'm getting in the boat, bitches.
Still technically married. And Nanette, she was a weird, but Steve told her that they had
Welcome back.
a marriage. Steve
Cool tacos. Dude, we love tacos here. I'm obsessed with tacos. Teammate, you're... What the fuck are you doing? I said we're taking the boat. You hobo Joe.
Steve had a son with his previous wife. 2 years old.
Back it up. Oh, no, don't back it up. You're gonna go on the land. Drive. Yeah. Well, DuPont Pharmaceutical Company was dumping this toxic material that comes from making the Teflon, and they were dumping it illegally. There's actually a movie made about it.
And it was in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by a ton of trees. It was on 100 acres of land. When you were looking at a picture of it, it was scary. It was just kind of like literally nowhere. But there's only one pathway into the house and one way out, you know? There was a gate at the entrance to their homes, which is felt really safe. Steve's cousin, he lived like not too far from theirs. You couldn't see him.
We're having teriyaki chicken for dinner. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Stoned Llama Squad.
From everything. Steve and Nanette, they just left their home and they planned on being
The new Battlefield looks really good.
2017. Now it was just a normal morning. That's how it always starts, right? Just a normal ass morning. Nanette woke up. She packed Steve his lunch because he was going to work. You know, so she packs his lunch. She walked him outside. They said,
Yeah, anybody that has lived in the United States,
and drive away to go to work. His shift started around 8 o'clock.
like they said they've done studies that shows that the Teflon that you cooked with, it actually like went into your blood system.
He gets a phone call.
Even just cooking with it
Cousin that
did it.
lives close to his house, remember? Okay, yeah. So he gets a phone call and tells them that his house is on fire. He could see the flames coming up from the trees. His house is on fire.
Anyways, this company knew.
Thinking like this has to be a joke, and he keeps asking his cousin, like, "Are you joking? This has to be camera serious, right?" And his cousin's like, "No, your house is on fire. You
That's
need to
just
get over it."
sad.
He does not check. Steve and the fire department, they headed out to his home, and Steve said...
So what is this thingy?
He had called Nanette's cell phone and the house phone over and over.
Oh, you make a weird noise.
Straight to voicemail.
Hello?
Steve said when he was getting close to the home, he could see that there was a ton of smoke rising up. It seemed to be a huge fire. He was hoping that it was just the trees around the house on fire, and that's why it was looking so big. Which sounds mean, but like that's whatever. But it was actually the house that was on fire. I liked it. But when they pulled up, that's when Steve sees that his whole house was engulfed
I don't even know what that thingy does.
by flames.
Does something, but I don't know what.
Annette was not in the home, but then that's when he looked over like at the garage area and saw that the cars were there
Boxes.
in the garage and that they were on fire. So he knew that she's probably home, maybe she's inside because you cannot leave or go anywhere without the cars. The firefighters, they find Nanette's body in the master bathroom on the floor. Her body was badly burned, and they found her small dog right next to her. Poor Nanette, she's 49 years old. She didn't make it. She was dead. So police and
You too, DJ. I hope you have a great day.
well, Steve has
Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with us.
tell Nanette's family.
We appreciate it.
So Nanette's
And all your
father
gloriness.
were obviously devastated. Steve told Nanette's
I'm a
daughter
Barbie
that
girl
maybe
in a Barbie world.
the pet
Wrapped in
ate the
plastic.
and maybe was overcome with smoke.
Oh my god, fucking teammate, I couldn't hear over you.
She knocked it out of the house fire.
Marked a location.
Married to a fire chief.
And he leaves.
It just fully wasn't making sense. If anything, she would know what to do.
Can you kill me? Because my teammate's a little bitch and just left me. So, can you kill me, please? Hello? My own fucking teammate. Oh my god.
Property back to Steve and the family just 2 days after the fire. Nanette's family and Steve, they like walked the property. They were looking for anything they could save, like photos or belongings.
Thanks for the follows.
And then they
Welcome.
also helped
Be ready to be Ant-Man or the Wasp. Dude, do you know what I could do if I could be a fucking...
no roof. It was all gone. So this fire, it had to be intense for it to take everything. On July 21st, 2017, that's when Steve holds the memorial service for Nanette, and the service was held at the preschool.
Right? Fucking just... First, I couldn't hear the people because Dingaling decides to take a vehicle right next to me. So I didn't even hear him until it was too late. Then, he just leaves. And then runs me over with the vehicle. Thank you so much for the buff.
Like this was all over the news. House fire. It was just like labeled as a house fire. A woman dies in house fire. House fire. House fire. Whatever. So everyone's thinking
Right.
she just died in a house fire. So the coroner
Best
comes out
teammate
to state,
ever.
and he says that Nanette.
Download all this shit already. I thought I did that.
The autopsy revealed that Nanette died of a single gunshot wound to her head. Now, ain't that something? So again, Nanette's service is going on, and then people's phones start.
You too.
Because everyone's getting word, and people are trying to figure out, like, oh my god, have you heard? Blah blah blah, and everyone's just shocked. But some people were like, see, I knew she didn't die of a house fire. This is something more. This may have been a homicide.
I'm a
So,
party
they
girl
did
in a party world.
their formal investigation, mind you. In those 5 days, Steve and the family had cleaned up a lot of the debris. It did not look the same as it did the day of the fire. So if there was evidence in the debris, a lot of it was cleaned up, which was like just a bummer. So during the investigation, they were able to uncover 7,
Is it done downloading shit yet?
but many of them were heavily damaged from the fire. So between Steve and Nanette,
Hurry up
there were about 30 guns.
and install.
Yeah, it's a lot. When Steve was questioned, like, hey, you got a lot of guns, you know, like, why do you guys have so many guns? Steve said that he and Nanette collected them.
Excuse
and
me.
experienced shooters. Just seems like a During their search, they were able to find 6 guns in the debris. Now, the bullet that was found in Annette's head did not match.
I don't know because you're in here with me.
In the house, but it was not necessarily because they weren't able to get the gun. It was because they were so badly burned that they couldn't make a match. So again, Nanette's body was found in the master bathroom on the floor, and there was a gun that was found like fairly close to where her body was found. So with this information, the sheriff was leaning towards Nanette's death being a suicide, which I mean isn't not possible.
What's up, Choke? I mean, do you need sleep?
But many believed there's no way that Nanette would commit suicide. Like, try again. No, the coroner ended up looking.
Yes, it's on Omelette because I want to be able to stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, but because I don't have a computer, I have to do it this way. And yeah, so it's on Twitch, YouTube, and Omelette.
So the coroner looks, and there was nothing found that would prove she was alive when the fire started. Even if she took 1 to 2 breaths, there would be a microscopic amount in her lungs. So
dude, what the heck? Why are you taking so long?
Like circulating, she would get some in her lungs and her throat, but this wasn't the case. So with this new information, it's believed that the fire was started after she died. Now, because Nanette's body was so badly burned, there was no.
Well, yeah, then you should get some sleep.
Hit on her or look for any signs of struggle.
I don't know, Jetty, to be completely honest, because I have Omelette open
Crime scene. There was signs of gasoline that was
so that I could see everybody's.
So there's an accelerant.
You're famous? No, I'm not.
Fire going.
I'm a nobody.
That the gasoline was poured throughout the living room, okay, and the master bedroom to ignite this fire. Now, to investigators, that means this fire was set intentionally. Investigators are able to locate a while they were searching the master bedroom. It was like buried in the debris.
What's up, Kenny?
Steve and Nanette's home, they had a huge monitor.
Kenny Ho Gaming.
Inside. They had a ton. They had a camera out at the front gate. They had cameras all around the outside of their house. All of this was being recorded and saved by this DVR. There's no way that someone could get in or out of the house without being caught on camera. So when the investigators find it, they believe that maybe it caught what happened on the day of the fire, right? I mean, it would. They would have to. It was so badly burned.
It won't get out.
Maybe the killer or whoever did this.
Want to hear a puzzle? Sure. 6 minutes, guys, for a match, to find a match in fucking first person?
To the FBI in hopes to retrieve the because this is going to tell them everything. Unfortunately, though, the DVR was too badly damaged and nothing could be retrieved off of it. And I know it's the husband, it's Steve. Okay, we're going to get there. Calm down. Investigators think, it has to be someone who's familiar with the home and the layout of the home, like where things are at. Because whoever had done it, they had to know where this DVR was in order to make sure and destroy it. So, naturally, they have to question Steve because all signs are pointing to you, Steve, Not looking too good for you. Now, Steve was completely understanding. He knew that, he's the local fire chief. It's not looking good for him. So Steve stands by the fact that it was not him. It was not him. So investigators, though, they have to do some cover.
As far as I know, Omelette can't.
Steve. What was he doing? Well, Steve was having an affair.
Oh, the weed got stuck in there. I pushed it too far into, the bowl. So then, when I tried to clean it out, it got, stuck. Yeah. I got it stuck.
Nanette knew, something was up. There's something more going on. And she confided in a friend of hers, Nanette's. Now,
Well, maybe you should take... See, this is fucking ridiculous. 6 minutes for a fucking match. You can kiss my butthole.
Friend that it was true. She was devastated, but she was going to confront him.
My whole butthole.
Her friend that she was going to leave.
I do play COD Mobile. I'm just
So, like many of us are
annoyed with it right now. You know,
okay, maybe Steve killed her.
that
Chance to file for divorce.
love-hate relationship.
Take half of everything. All signs are pointing
You know, all that goodness and goodness and goodness.
he was having an affair, and that
After you know, you will be
that he was having
difficult
time in their marriage. She said that they were probably going to
When and where?
they were also going to try
What you take me for? A dime hoe? Wait, what's a dime hoe? Would that means that does that means your hoo-ha would jingle?
because again he knows
How are you, madam? Hello, excuse me. Hi.
no attorney present.
Hello, why are you laughing? Hello.
I just realized that I was still talking to everybody in the game. Now the Indian people are gonna want to see my feet. I mean, you'd always have spare change.
Hello, baby.
Oh, like that TikTok. Anyone got some spare change? About to plaster this pussy on the sidewalk for some spare change. Oh god, that shit is.
Baby.
Alrighty, have a good one. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the
Spare
Sound Bomb
change?
Squad.
Anyone for some spare change?
Yes! 43 fucking cents! I need a sugar daddy.
Some of them remain very skeptical. They're like, we don't know if that's her. You cannot tell if that's her. Like, you cannot see a clear shot of her face or anything.
You need help to hingy yesterday. hey, I am awesomeness sauce, okay?
But it's literally been years.
And y'all love my craziness, okay? If you didn't, y'all would not be here.
Confident it's her. But they don't want to share the footage because it's an ongoing
Excuse me, this is an English-only channel. Thank you.
which
Baby.
you think maybe they could
Baby.
share
Hello.
Come on, baby.
just to prove
Hello.
everyone.
Ew.
Hello, friends.
Because at this time, again, like the local news,
He's
everybody-
calling me baby.
everybody, and people are
Guess one you is gonna get me a whole lot.
before, right? Because like that
Baby.
this footage
Oh my god, I am not your baby. I will shove my foot so far up your ass that the doctor's gonna have to take it out. Stop calling me your baby.
see this
Okay, man. Baby, kiss me.
Baby.
1 euro equals $1.2. You're gonna be able to get a whole lot.
I didn't even like it.
and she would tell her friend that she did not want to
Baby, cut butter jancho.
be with him and just didn't feel safe. Nanette thought Justin had a bad temper, and she was just scared of what he was able to do. When he turned 18, he started to buy
You need help, dude.
and then that's when Nanette became really afraid of him. Enough to be trusted with them, but he was also able
It is. Spare change. Anyone has some spare change?
to tell Justin that he wasn't allowed out of the house
Excuse me, madam.
Oh my god, shut up. Speak fucking English. I don't understand you, and I know you're talking shit about me.
Justin ended up moving out, and she got married just about like a year before Nanette's death. Based off of what they were reading, it just overall seemed like Nanette was afraid of him. Now, in interviews with Steve, he would say the complete opposite. He would say Nanette and Justin didn't have a problem with one another. Justin, was just going through normal growing pains, and that he was just like an angsty teenager, you know, and that everything was good. It's very strange because there's literally.
If I drop 50 euros, can I like marry you? I already told you I would, so you can have a green card. Jesus.
I don't know. So investigators look into Justin and his whereabouts the day of Nanette's death, and they see that he was actually working in Virginia at the time of the fire. He had an alibi, so he's out. So time passes, and you know they don't really have any leads, but there's some rumors going around that Steve, his brother, his name's Brian, he may be the one who did this. Now let me tell you about Brian over here.
Right. No, I told Sniper I'd get him a green card, but yeah, I just want a sugar daddy. I don't want a relationship again. That motherfucker broke me in ways that I never thought someone could be broken. So I am not. Nope. I just want a sugar daddy. That's all I want. But I'm not pretty enough or skinny enough. For a sugar daddy.
He called up Steve. It was super late, but Steve was like, okay, I'll come get you, like help you out. So Steve and Nanette both go out to where Brian was at, but they had no luck getting Brian's car out of the ditch. So they're just trying to help him out, whatever. And then that's when a state police officer sees like there's a little struggle going on, right? And they pull over. Now the police ends up finding drugs in Brian's car. And Brian was on parole, so he was arrested and taken in. Now, it was said that Brian...
Oh my god, and cheat on you. Shut up, Sniper!
...was pissed at Steve and Nanette because he believed it was their fault that he got arrested because they should have gotten there faster and then he wouldn't have gotten arrested. Not because he had drugs in his car or anything. You know? No, it's because Steve and Nanette took too long to help him late at night. Gets arrested, it's like November of 2015, and this is his 4th DWI. His 4th, okay? How come they don't lock up the ones who really need to be locked up? That's the real question here. So since it was his 4th DWI, it led him to getting 2 years in jail. Given to turn his frustrations towards Nanette a little bit more, so he would write her letters. One letter that Brian wrote. Brian was threatening and then burn down their house, and it would be on the news. That's what said in this letter that was received 2 months before her death. Hello? It's gotta be him, right? Hello? So Nanette gets this letter and she's freaked out. She gets freaked out. She's like, so she ends up calling up the prison. Freaks out. She's begging them, like, don't release him, please. Threatening me, and I'm scared. But I'm laughing because of how because in September 2016,
The fuck, am I really stuck on a fucking hill? Jesus Christ. You know, a real man truck thingy could have gotten over this.
from Steve and Nanette's. It's 4th DWI. Come on, you guys. What the hell are you doing out there? So, when word about that was released, she's feeling very uneasy. She's telling Steve, like, he's out, I'm not feeling too safe. So his idea was like, let me put up. So he gets more, he puts them up inside, and more outside of their home, and then he also put up a storm door on
Marked a location.
door, which would give them protection. Nanette also put a gun in her nightstand. She always had a gun in her purse. So she was struggling to.
No, shut up, dude. I'm gonna fucking kill the people over here.
It was said that she didn't like to go out much because she
Marked a location.
felt
Marked a
safer
location.
at home behind all the cameras and with their guns around. Okay, so Brian gets out, right? Well, he's on house arrest, and while he's on house arrest, he has to wear an ankle bracelet, and this ankle bracelet would track his location, monitor his alcohol levels. So this made Steve and Annette feel a little bit safer because the parole officer told Steve and Annette that there was going to be a jail fence on Brian's anklet. Brian went 1,000 home, and along with the police be notified, and they come out there right away. He'd be arrested, and right? So they're like, okay. When they're not home, police are going to be on it quickly. So, a few months before cigarette butt on the walkway to the front door. So she's thinking, well, she knows, like, somebody's been here because they didn't smoke. So whose cigarette butt was this? So she's getting nervous. And again, they live in a very secluded area. Like, who the heck came up here? So then she sees a random man.
I do play with viewers.
Hanging out in front of her truck.
No, I'm not. I'm not right now. I'm not.
Sends it to her dad, and she texts him like, "There's a creepy guy outside. He's just standing out there." You know, it scared her. Nanette tells Steve about this, the cigarette butt and the random man. He says not to worry. She's overthinking it. It could have been from the mailman. Like, yes, guy. But when Steve goes to go check the cameras, because they have so many cameras.
Marked a location.
For some reason that day, they weren't recording. They didn't
Yes,
have the camera.
because I'm a nice person. Will you stop it? I don't want to get in your fucking vehicle, bitch.
Marked a location.
So the repair guy comes, fix the camera, whatever, and he tells Annette, like, it's not the camera.
Are you kidding me? He took my car.
Turned off. So Nanette would tell Steve that she was scared, she was really nervous. He would tell her, don't worry, just overreacting, nothing happened.
You took my car. And you're welcome, by the way. Fuck you, dude. Like, this is why I don't want to play with random people.
You will just want to rip your eyeballs out. Okay, look. So after Nanette's death, Steve later finds out that Brian, the brother, ankle bracelet never actually turned on. You got one job. It was. So Steve talks to Brian's parole officer and says that he was told Brian was being tracked. He was like, yeah, I was receiving emails from the GPS company, and I was under the impression that it was indeed activated. The only part that was activated was just the alcohol detector. Nobody has any idea how that got through the cracks. And
Who
nobody
picks
knows
up an empty flare,
what
dumbass?
happened, but I think it's safe to say that they
Dad.
had a damn mess over there. Hello? What are you guys... Focus. Activate it. Like, what you got? What are you doing? Hello? Anyways, so... Cool. Brian, of course, is looked into as a suspect, but he also had a solid alibi. Steve over here went to the home where Brian was staying, because it was his parents' house, and he set up a bunch of cameras inside of the house where Brian's staying.
Well, I thought he'd have a thing for it, but he didn't.
Cameras like everywhere. So there's cameras all on the inside, and it proved that Brian was indeed inside the house when the fire took place. Nanette's family family was asking if the police or FBI had like a chance to analyze the footage.
It's not excuses if it's the truth.
You know, was
Fucker.
are they sure? And they came back and said
Excuse me.
they have not had a chance to verify it yet, but they will look into it. I mean, it is a possibility. So unfortunately, this is where Nanette's murder still stands unsolved. They got nothing. Now, maybe you had a suspicions around this case, because like some people believe that maybe Nanette did indeed commit suicide. It could have happened, but when the scene was searched,
Fly like a bird.
found around Nanette's body, blood would have been, I don't want to say melted is the word, burned into the floor, whatever it was. Like there were drops of blood around her on the floor, but that's about it, which I don't want to get graphic, but it's not red. Some people believe that perhaps Nanette was actually killed somewhere else in the house, then she was later moved to that location. I agree with that. For the people who think it's suicide, I really don't think. I mean, what are the chances there would also be fire and the gasoline? I mean, that's a very dramatic thing. I don't believe it. The sheriff on this case seems to like he has some issues going on. I don't know what it is. Ego. I don't know, sir.
Where'd he go?
Because like,
Oh, I
this
see him.
guy came out and he spoke out against how the police handled this case, like how they didn't properly search the scene before giving it back to the family, how they labeled it as suicide. Really and the sheriff said that this guy had caused the family to lose faith in their investigations and had them arrested. Yeah, arrested. Pretty sure that's his First Amendment right. Like the sheriff has this little smug face when he talks about this case, and it's just odd. I don't know. Something ain't right. Something's not right. Nanette's family.
Alrighty, sounds good.
We lost faith in the investigation a long time ago, not because of this guy's opinion. Okay, so many believed and still do believe that Steve was involved somehow. I mean, it all makes sense. He's a fire chief. The fire in the house seemed to be well. So he knew how to set fire. And he's done it. There's nothing wrong with this house. It's not like a candle fire.
Thank you.
It's like a fire. Lose it.
Gotta go get your shit now.
Also the fact that the DVR was heavily burned means somebody had to be familiar with where it was located. Not working at times when it seemed like it was needed most, you know? Also, a bear could potentially lose everything. I mean, dude, all signs are pointing to you, man. The only thing that they don't have on Steve is the fact that
I'm not a hacker.
he was at work the next day. I stand by the theory that she was killed the night before. And that's probably why whoever did it burned up the living room so bad, because like that's where all the evidence would have been. Maybe she was killed in the living room. There was like blood everywhere on the carpet. Moves her to the master bedroom, douses everything with the gasoline, somehow does like a slow burn, or has them go to the house and set the fire. There's really no proof that she was alive the next day. They say they see her on the McDonald's footage, but do they? Because I just think the sheriff may be perhaps covering something up. Anyway, so okay, let's just say the work. What about the cousin? The cousin who called? Remember in the beginning at like the cousin called me. Hey, did they ever question that guy's
Getting good? I don't know.
setting up all these cameras in the house was very freaking weird. For somebody who wasn't that close to his brother, why would he set up cameras in the house? He said he wanted to protect his mom and dad, but it was true that Ryan was there. I don't know. I mean, if Ryan was indeed the one who did it, because he saw an alibi, they can show the footage, or even a screen grab of Ryan at home, it's possible for him to be the letter to the net. Questionable and specific. All we know is
Meow.
You also cheated on Annette. You don't make credible statements when needed most, it seems. That's my opinion. So why should we believe you now? Steve, Brian, and Justin, the sheriff, they're all a little off. Okay, something ain't right here. Nanette's case is still an open investigation. We're hoping that somebody talks. Someone has to know something. I mean, hello.
Woo!
Us humans, we like to talk, okay? Nobody actually holds a secret forever. Nobody actually holds a secret forever. So if you have any information regarding Nanette Krentel's murder, please call Crime Stoppers at 504-822-1111. I'll put it in the description box. Maybe someone out there watching knows something and can help bring this murder and Nanette's family some peace, you know? I would love to hear you guys' theories down below. I just feel like it has, like, Steve is related in some way. That's my personal opinion. Who's that fire? Who's a freaking fire chief? Like, come on. What are the odds of that? Like, the dumbass. Of course.
Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper. No idea why that song just came into my head, but it did. Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper.
Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.
For 10 cents. Spare change. Anyone got some spare change?
Alright, I'll be seeing you guys later. Hi friends, how are you today? I am Monday, which means it's Murder, Mystery, and Makeup Monday! If you are new here,
Yeah, he's dead. He dead as a doornail. Dead, 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 dead.
do my makeup at the same time. If you're
Somebody
interested in
come
true
get
crime,
her. She's dancing like a stripper.
Last week we talked about the bullet farm. Remember? Oh my gosh.
Sha-sha-sha, sha-sha-sha.
The only one in what I was saying, you know? Like it was just kind of
Well, that's because he's dead.
doesn't make sense. So many of you guys had some really good theories in the comment section, and then I was like, oh dear. So now what? I don't know. I will keep you updated if there's any updates on that one. Yeah. I don't know. Before we jump into today's story, we do have a sponsor, so let's skedoodle right into that. Today's murder mystery and makeup is brought to you by Hunter Killer. Woo! I love Hunter Killer. Some of you may be familiar with my love for Hunter Killer. Over here, you know, I've talked about it a handful of times. But if you are not, well, Hunter Killer is a mystery subscription box that is one of the most fun and unique games I've ever played. Now, your help is needed in investigation so you can hone your detective skills right from the comfort of your own couch. That's right. Whether it's date night or game night, Hunter Killer brings people together by challenging them to decode ciphers, examine clues, and solve puzzles. It's like an escape room delivered right to your door. Hunter Killer isn't just about solving a murder. Nay, nay. This game tells an immersive story. You'll learn about the backstories for each of the suspects, their complicated relationships to the victim, and watch everything unfold as you complete each episode or box. Plus, part of the proceeds for every box goes to the Cold Case Foundation, which is an organization that is dedicated to helping with real-life cold cases. Amazing, right? I personally look forward to my Hunter Killer box every month. it's just fun to try and solve the mystery and practice my detective skills that I think I have. Turns out that I actually kind of suck at it. But hey, at least it's a game and not like real life, you know? Because that would suck. Oh, it's a real hoot. It's just something to change up the games you may already play. Or, you know, just get away from the screen. Everything has to do with the screen, am I right? TV, phones, computer. It's just nice, okay? Get away from the screen. Okay? If you're looking for a new game to play, give Pentacular a try. Right now, you can go to pentacular.com/series and use code SERIAN for 20% off. Again, make sure to use code SERIAN for 20% off discount and see if you have what it takes to Pentacular. A big thank you to Pentacular for partnering with me on today's video, but most of all, a big thank you to you guys, because without you, I wouldn't be here right now. Yeah, I wouldn't. So thank you. Appreciate it. Now let's get back to the video. And we're back! Wow! Okay, so today I do have to add a disclaimer. I would do my normal, like, warning.
Fuck me. I thought I did grab more ammo for this thing, but I guess I didn't. And I got one fucking bullet left.
In my stories, if you haven't noticed, I just kind of like vaguely mention things. It's just heavy. It's very, very heavy. I think a lot of times we just want to hear the story and not necessarily hear all through some details. But with this story, it's almost like you can't avoid some of the details. So I apologize in advance for how intense it is. It just kind of involves everything. This story has been highly recommended since day one, and I've been avoiding it just because I felt like, it's been talked about a million trillion times. Like, what else can I add to it? But, you know, I'm doing it for you guys because you've been asking. And honestly, I had this story so wrong. I thought I knew this story. Turns out I did not. Nay, nay. I think I've been rambling enough. If you're ever curious to know what I'm using, I do list it down in the description box. Other than that, I will shush my little mouth and let's get into today's story. Today we're talking about Paul Bernardo and Carla Homolka. Carla was 17 years old and a high school student. She had a part-time job working at a local pet shop when she first met Paul Bernardo. At this time, Paul Bernardo was 24 years old and attending the University of Toronto, and he was studying to become an accountant. Now, it was said that he was doing well in school and he was on his way to graduate. October 17th, 1987, Carla was attending a pet food convention in Scarborough, Toronto, Ontario, Canada. So Carla is working at this convention. They're doing like pet food stuff. And as the night ended, she and a coworker went down to the hotel restaurant to grab some food. So the two of them, they're eating.
I'm just trying to get into zone.
And then that's when Paul Bernardo walks into the restaurant. Now, and Paul, they made eye contact like when he walked in, and they say, or it was said, that it was just an instant connection, lust at first sight. Paul was over 6 feet tall. He was said to be an extremely good-looking guy. He was quite charming. He approached Carla, and the two started chatting it up. Now, the two of them, they just clicked. And the coworker that was with Carla was like, okay, well, I guess I'll be going now, you know, because she saw that they were just hitting it off, and she didn't want to get in the way of that, so she takes off. Now, Carla and Paul, they end up sitting there at the restaurant just talking about anything and everything for hours. And when the restaurant closed, that's when the two of them headed up to Carla's hotel room, where they involved in some sexual relations. From my understanding, the age of consent in Canada is 16 years old, so not illegal, but So Carla, you know, she was just believing that Paul was the man of her dreams, and the two made a very good-looking couple. Paul also told many of his friends that, you know, it was just a match made in heaven, that he had found his soulmate.
There's one left.
And he would do anything for Carla, and Carla would do anything for him. Now, Carla, she was the oldest of 3 daughters, and she was well-liked in school. She was pretty.
Oh my god, I have such potato ass aim!
But when she met Paul, it was all she could talk about with her friends. You know, he was a much older man, he was in college, like she would just brag off to her friends about Paul. And they all just thought it was so cool. Now, Paul, he was the youngest of 3 children. It was said that he was a sweet kid, had a charming smile, but that he had a very difficult upbringing or a difficult childhood. His mother was verbally abusive towards him and his siblings. Then when Paul was 16, he found out that the man he called dad was not his biological father. Now this was upsetting, and it broke all trust he had with his parents. I don't know, because I read different things. Some people say like it was an accident how he found out, and then some people say like his mom just randomly like said it when she was being verbally abusive towards him. Either way, it really affected him. So again, around the age of 16, that's when Paul began peeping through the windows of his female neighbors. He would watch them as they undressed, and he would do this like at any chance he could get. He would watch women through their open windows, so aka a peeping Tom. But as he got older, peeping through windows just wasn't cutting it for him anymore. And Paul said that his fantasies just started to become darker and darker, and he would dream about taking advantage or just taking control over women. But at that age, he wasn't acting on it just yet, but it was like starting to happen. So, yay. So in September of 1983, that's when Paul started studying at the University of Toronto in Scarborough. Come on, Bailey. Scarborough. He's studying there. His friends and the people who knew him, he had, again, this charm about him. He can make friends with anyone. And overall, I just thought Paul's a great guy, you know? Just people wanted to be around him. Often, Paul was seen as the life of the party.
GG's.
Paul was at the party, then you knew it was going to be a good time. Paul did have a few girlfriends throughout college. Things would always start really well. It was a picture-perfect relationship. But then as time went on, the relationship, at least their sexual relationship, would be more abusive, violent, and sometimes controlling. And then at
Thanks
that
so much
point,
for the follows. Welcome to the Stone
in
Llama
the spring of
Squad.
1988, a sexual predator was roaming the streets in Scarborough. By May, there had been 7 different reports made by women to the local police sharing their attacks. The local police were on TV, and they were just warning women who were watching, look, there's this predator, he's still out on the streets. They were telling women to not walk around at night alone, to not stay out late unless someone was with them, and just trying their best to warn everybody. Whoever this attacker was would grab women when they were leaving the bus stop at night and were walking alone. Some
You
women
can
would
do it.
run in the dark.
I do
They'd be
play Call of
pushed from
Duty.
behind. The person would get them behind some bushes or kind of like in a little secluded area, and that's where they would be assaulted. His victims were forced to perform oral intercourse, sodomy, and were sometimes beaten afterwards. It was pretty intense and pretty freaking scary. The first reports that were made about this predator was not that this is like not as bad, it's still bad, but it was just about a man groping the victims. But then after about a year went by with still no suspect in custody, the attacks turned more violent. The media
Jeez.
used this person in
GG's.
Everybody in the city was just on high alert. Many statements were made from witnesses and the victims, but the police could not seem to get they really didn't get a proper shot of their attackers' face. All that they could tell was that whoever this guy was a guy, Carter. He was young, he was good looking, and down too much, but now
Boshinki, 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 Boshinki.
Hello.
My friend Boshinki. My friend his friend. Friend is Boshinki's.
intelligent, psychopathic, sexually sadistic offender, and they believe that whoever it was
Wee, that was so fun.
family household,
Come on now,
had
get
to be in
down.
their early 20s and had to have violent relationships with women. So again, when Paul and Carla first met in the fall of 1987, there had already been 3 attacks against the rapist. Now Carla, she never suspected Paul of these crimes because their relationship seemed picture perfect. Paul would show up with flowers, and he would do this pretty often. He would give gifts at every chance he could, and he just treated her really well. Always thinking of Carla and just expressing how just be with her forever and take care of her. Their relationship seemed to move quickly, but they were in fact they had been dating for over 18 months, and Paul would drive over 80 miles to St. Catharines to visit Carla several times a week. Now, they loved Paul. Who said that they loved Paul?
Oh my god, I can't.
Difference between the two. It's great. It sucks. This is a side note. I think a lot of us have this image of what we think these atrocious, right? But we need to get out of our heads. They don't look like monsters. They're attractive, normal, never guess type of people. So, yeah, I don't know what to do with that information because it sounded like there was no red flags with this guy. Well, yes, there was. I think they were being okay. We continue. In the spring of 1989, Carla graduated from high school and was really now trying to plan what the next chapter in her life was, you know? But when it came to Carla and their relationship, it went from Carla telling her friends that, you know, everything was great, perfect, to now Carla.
Oh my gosh. I hate burst guns!
Would forgive Paul and apologize for his
Welcome to my noobness.
with a gift to show he was sorry, and then they would just move on. Yeah, so things just kind of were changing. In December of 1989, Paul and Carla, they went on a romantic getaway to the Niagara Falls. And that
Alright guys, I'm gonna take a quick break. I will be right back and we'll get into some more games.
She said yes. So Carla went back home like all excited, you know, and told her parents like that they were engaged, and the parents were thrilled because now they're gonna have Paul like their son-in-law, and he was such a dream to them at that time. So Paul and Carla decided to set their wedding date for the spring of 1991. On May 29th, 1990, police released a sketch of what they believe the Scarborough rapist looked like to the public. And when the sketch was released, it was on the front pages of the papers, and so everybody was seeing it, right? So friends of Paul Bernardo were like, hey, have you seen this? Like, it kind of looks like Paul a little bit, if you squint like it. With this information, one of Paul's best friends actually contacted Toronto police and said that the drawing looked just like his friend Paul Bernardo, so they make a note of this. And then by November of 1990, so a couple months go by, there were several people who had contacted police saying that the sketch looked just like Paul Bernardo. So with this information, the police find Paul, they bring him in for questioning, and then they ask if they can get a DNA sample from him, which Paul willingly gave them. The DNA was sent over to be tested, but at this time, they had hundreds upon hundreds of DNA samples waiting to be tested. So it sat on a shelf with all the other ones, just waiting for its turn. A very, very unfortunate move. Now, it was said that at this time, DNA testing was still somewhat new, and the technology was just a lot slower than it is today. So going through all of the DNA was going to take some time, and it did take some goddamn time. Way too much time. So after Paul was questioned, I don't know if he got freaked out or he didn't care, but he decided to move from Scarborough to St. Catharines to live with Carla and her family. Now, they thought, Carla and Paul thought it would be best to move in with Carla's family because then they could save money, and then once they had enough money, they could get a place of their own. But it was kind of funny because after Paul moved, all of a sudden, all the crimes stopped happening in Scarborough and seemed to pick up around St. Catharines. The family really did not think Paul could be related to these crimes in any way. They just really adored him, especially Carla's younger sister, 15-year-old Tammy. She looked up to Paul as like the older brother she never had. Paul was developing very dark urges towards Carla's younger sister, Tammy. It was said that, he would watch her undress from time to time, all creepily, when she was unaware. So Paul gave in to his urges, and he told Carla that he really wanted something that Carla couldn't give him, and that thing was a virgin. He made Carla feel bad because, she wasn't a virgin, but the closest thing to Carla's virginity would be her younger sister Tammy's virginity. So Paul pressured Carla to let him have her virginity, and Carla said that she wanted to please Paul or he would leave her. So she and Paul came up with a plan to drug her younger sister so Paul could have sex with her. Yeah, I told you the story is disturbing, okay? Now this would be Carla's Christmas present to Paul. So December 23rd, 1990, Carla's family went to bed, but Carla and Paul, they asked Tammy to stay up and they could sneak some alcoholic beverages together while everyone was asleep. So Carla made the drinks for everybody. She would end up crushing up pills to put in Tammy's drink. Now at this time, Carla was working at a veterinarian clinic and she stole animal tranquilizers from there to use on Tammy. Now, these pills would knock anyone out, and Carla thought it would be best to use these to keep her sister asleep while Paul raped her. Carla also soaked a rag in halothane, which is a general anesthetic. She held it over her sister's face while Paul raped her. They also busted out a video camera and recorded the entire thing, for Christmas memories. Sick. Now, when Paul was done, he told Carla, it's your turn to assault your sister, which she did, and they also reported on tape. Now, soon after, Tammy began to vomit, and she started to choke. So Paul and Carla, they're kind of freaking out. They quickly dress her, they hide the camera, and then they call an ambulance. So when the paramedics arrived, Paul and Carla told them that they tried to revive Tammy after she passed out from drinking, but they don't know. Tammy ended up being taken to the hospital where she was later pronounced dead. So one of the doctors that was examining Tammy noticed a burn around her mouth where Carla was holding the halothane soaked rag. She had a burn around her mouth. Carla and Paul said that it was rug burn on her face. When they pulled her off the bed onto the floor. They're trying to revive her. She got rug burn on her face. That was a good enough answer for them. It was concluded that Tammy died of natural causes. At 15, she died of natural causes. That makes sense. Carla's parents were devastated.
You guys are so mean.
Teenagers, they just experiment with drugs and alcohol. So Tammy must have just been experimenting and she just took it too far. And it was...
Damn it, you guys figured out my plan.
It's so sad. So a month goes by. Carla and Paul have saved enough money to get their own place. It's a 2-story
Thanks for the
home.
follow. Welcome to the Stoned Llama Squad.
St. Catharines. It's a cute little house too. But it was a cute house. So when the two moved into their own place, it said that's when Paul's abuse really went up a notch. He would jokingly tell Carla.
I really am unpredictable. It's one of the things that I love about me.
Physically abusive. Carla would tell Paul that she was leaving him or she wanted to leave. He would threaten her, saying that he was going to go to prison.
I don't even know what that stuff is. I just play the game. I don't do any of the stuff. Thanks so much for the follows. Welcome to the Stone Mama Squad, guys.
It was all over the news. People were just like, in the community, were just horrified. Like, it is like such a brutal, what the heck? So it was just everywhere. So over the next year, police looked for any clues into who the teenager's killer could be. And they brought in the same FBI profiler from the Scarborough rapist case. Now, at the time, the FBI profiler, he said he had no reason to connect the two cases, which sounds absolutely ridiculous, but he didn't. So there was no connection being made between the two, and they didn't really have any leads either. So time went on, and Paul and Carla's life continued as newlyweds.
Hello.
But of course, like Paul was just probably, I don't really know.
Are you kidding me?
To get several young women to go over to, not even young women, young girls to come over to the home and hang out where they would then drug and sexually assault them. Now these victims would survive their attacks. They would wake up to no memory of the night before or of the assaults. Some of these attacks were also caught on videotape, and he videotaped it and was kept in Paul's growing collection. April 16th, 1992, Paul and Carla went on a drive after bringing home a new sex slave to keep. That's when they spotted 15-year-old Kristen French, who was walking home from school. They drive past her, and they pull into a parking lot, which was a little ways ahead of her, and then they were just waiting for her to walk by. Carla was sitting in the passenger seat, and she called out to Kristen, asking, "Hey, can you help us with directions? Because, like, we're lost." And Carla was holding a map, so it seemed legit. She walks up to the car, and then that's when Kristen was shoved into the car, and the couple drove off, heading back to their house. Now, it wasn't long until Kristen was reported missing, and then many witnesses came forward saying that they saw Kristen in the church parking lot. She was talking to a car that had two people inside of it. The witnesses also reported seeing them drive away in a beige Camaro. So now that they had a description of the car, police started searching heavily for a beige Camaro. Now, there were tons of billboards put up and posted around saying, "Have you seen this car? Have you seen this car?" And then on the billboard, there was a picture of the beige Camaro. But what they didn't know was that the eyewitness reports were actually incorrect. Paul actually drove a gold-colored Nissan.
Oops.
Not Camaro. I could see the confusion, how that could happen, but it still wasted a lot of time because they were looking for a beige Camaro, and it wasn't a Camaro, it was a Nissan. So the media started linking interesting because, like, you just think he would have made this connection, but he didn't. The FBI profiler described the suspect as being a white male in their late 20s, probably had a history of sexually violent crimes, a history of domestic violence, someone who was most likely violent in their personal relationships. Kind of like a Scarborough rapist, but still, no connection was being made. Paul and Carla ended up keeping Kristen French for several things. They videotaped her assaults just to add to their growing collection, and then when Paul was satisfied, that's when they strangled and killed her. On April 30th, 1992, Kristen's body was found more than 30 miles away in Burlington, and it was left in a ditch not far from the local cemetery. And then in January of 1993, Paul ended up beating Carla up like so bad to the point that she went to the local emergency room to receive treatment. Paul had attacked her with a torch and he was giving her treatment of black eyes, broken ribs, and severe bruising. After 2 years of marriage, it was at this point that Carla decided to leave Paul. Now around this same time, finally, Paul's DNA was being submitted and tested for the Scarborough rapist. His DNA was
Whee! Oops.
finally connecting the two.
No, I don't even know what that is.
So before going straight, and they wanted to like create a wedge in the relationship, knowing that they could probably get more information from Carla. Now Carla thought that she was being called into question to be questioned about the domestic assault, but after the interview with police, Carla went back to her family home. She ended up breaking down. She confessed to everything. Carla was afraid.
It's kind of like the car. Okay. Hello. Whee!
And then they asked Carla to go around their house and show like where Paul did things at, describe in detail where things took place. I'm not kidding. She takes him into the bathroom, the police and all them. She's like, champagne, and you could just see all of a sudden her emotion comes out over these glasses that Paul decided to use to drug the girls with. So she was like, those glasses, they were from France, and they were very expensive, and we never used them. They were only for a special occasion, and I was so mad. And like, she's getting all worked up over Paul's choice of glasses. That
I got supplies.
and, like, that's one of the only
I got
times
supplies.
she's getting worked up over something, and you're like, okay, girl.
I got supplies.
Okay. And then, like, it just keeps happening. Because then she's, like, describing again, like, what happened. And then she's like, can I ask you something? Do you know where all of my furniture went? Because they just came and they took all of the furniture. And I'm just wondering where they went with my furniture. Can I get it back? Do you not understand, like, what's happening right now? Like, hello? And
Bye,
then-
Jetty. Have a great
in,
evening.
like, the basement, she sees a book on the ground. She goes, excuse me, can I have this book? Because my sister really wants it. She's been asking about this book, and I'm just wondering if I could take this book. And that's, like, the only time that you get these little snippets of, like, police that to participate in all of these Carla also told police that there were videotapes in the house that would have everything they needed because everything was recorded. So she's like, you have to get those tapes, they're in the house. On February 17th, 1993, that's when Paul Bernardo was arrested. They began searching the home, their goal being to find those tapes because that was they would end up spending 71 days arranged the plea agreement with Carla. On her to give her testimony. That's what's going to put Paul behind the bars. And in exchange, Carla would receive a reduced sentence for her involvement, which this deal was kept secret from the public, and that caused a whole upset. On June 28, 1993, Carla appeared in court for her involvement in the crimes, and the court put a publication ban on her trial, which was very unlikely of the courts to do. This caused a huge upset with the media, and the public was angered because their right to know was being denied. And like, this was a really, really big case, so people are just trying to figure out what happened. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention, like, correct me if I'm wrong here, but from my understanding, it was the U.S. who gave them the title of the Ken and Barbie killers, like they do, you know, because of their good looks. Oh my God, they're so good looking. How could they be killers? So Carla was convicted on
Bless you.
charges, and she ended up receiving a 12-year sentence, which again caused a lot of upset. The plea agreement was said to be kept a secret in order to make sure that Paul had a fair trial. Carla was sent to prison, and then on August 2nd, 1993, she ended up filing for divorce from Paul. On May 18th, 1995, Paul's trial began. Paul pleaded not guilty on 9 charges in connections with the deaths of Leslie and Kristen, including kidnapping, unlawful confinement, aggravated sexual assault, and murder. Prosecutors had presented new evidence during the trial that was not known about. They ended up using a videotape in the couple's home. I know, it was kind of like a surprise. I don't know where they found it. Like where, I don't know. They found it though. I think that's great. Now this was the first time that they had direct evidence against Paul, but also Carla. Now these tapes reveal a completely different version of events. So on the tapes, earlier, it most likely affected her. They're like, yeah, Paul's on the tapes, but they never show him murdering anyone, you know? Paul instead was like, it wasn't me who murdered them, I was not the killer, it was actually Carla who murdered them. On June 19th, 1995, Carla testified against Paul, and that's where she stated that she was also a victim to Paul, and he was the mastermind behind it all. When Carla was asked about the videotapes, she said that she suffered from battered spouse syndrome. That was her reason. She was indeed abused by Paul. Person suffering from battered spouse syndrome. We've been talking about battered spouse syndrome. There are many talking about people who were like suffering from psychological abuse. But these tapes showed that Carla was more of an accomplice in the horror crime versus a victim. And only allowed
Nice.
the public to listen to them, but not view it. They didn't want to put the family through more grief by viewing these tapes because of just how awful they were. Paul's trial lasted months. At the end of it, the jury deliberated for 5 hours. Then on September 1st, 1995, 31-year-old Paul Bernardo was found guilty of all 9 charges against him, including the 2 murders. Paul was sentenced to life in prison. While Paul was sitting in prison, he also confessed to 14 more sexual assaults of women in the Scarborough area, and the judge declared him just a dangerous offender, which will most likely keep him in prison without the chance of parole.
Whew!
He does have a possibility of parole after like 25 years, I believe, but let's hope that he does not get out because it sounds like he's doing it. So the great debate around this believe that Paul was as sick, if not more sick, than Paul was. Now, whatever was on these tapes showed a completely different side of Carla, but also just a different story. I didn't see them. I don't want to see them, so I didn't look it up. But just based off of what I was hearing from interviews with the police department and stuff and jurors, it was really bad. Carla seemed thrilled to be there. You know what I'm saying? Carla's plea deal became known as one of the worst in Canadian history. The following year, an investigation was done on the investigation into Paul and Carla's case as to why they fell through the cracks and how this could be prevented in the future. I guess since then they have tried to implement a new system for tracking serial predators, improving communication between police departments, and hoping to never have a case like this go unsolved for as long as it did. So then, on July 4th, 2005, 35-year-old Carla was released from prison, having served just 12 years behind bars. Now, Carla couldn't go back to St. Catharines, okay? She was not welcome there. So instead, she moved to Montreal and started a new life there. Carla said that she still had nightmares about the girls and felt great remorse for what she did. And then she also went to the courts in hopes to get a name change, but she was denied the right to changing her name because she is a public figure. So she wasn't allowed to do that. So over the years, she remarried and she went on to have 3 kids of her own. From what I could find, as of 2020, it was said that she no longer lives with her children or husband. And there was a period of time where she was like a volunteer at a primary school, and like that caused obviously a lot of outrage because she was working with kids, young adults, and like nobody did a background check and maybe thought that's not a good fit. It seems like wherever she goes, she's just not welcome anywhere she goes. I mean, for good reason. I personally believe that Carla, yeah, she should have been locked up for a lot longer. Okay? And like even, because, okay, so I went to the Museum of Death.
Mark the vehicle.
Prepared, go there and have all the photos, and this was like before I really even knew much about the case, but this image has been burned into my brain because it's Carla like smiling all big and she's like holding up someone's head. She's like, she just was excited. Yeah, I think she was a long time. She's just a young sister. The hell? God. Yeah, girl, no. No. That, my friend.
Marked a location.
Recommending this Carla story? Yeah. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. A big thank you to Fronted Killer for today's video. But other than that, voices, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Bye. Hi friends, how are you today? Do you like my new background? Thanks. I like it too.
What's up, D-Light?
I missed all the and stuff.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? My name is Bailey Sarian, and today is Monday, which means it's murder, mystery, and makeup.
Makeup Monday.
Sunshine.
Sunshine.
If you are new here, hi. How are you? I hope you're doing well. My name is Bailey Sarian, and on Mondays I sit down and I talk about a true crime story that's been heavy on my noggin, and I do my makeup at the same time. If you're interested in true crime and you like makeup, I would highly suggest you hit that subscribe button because I'm here for you on Mondays. I'm so excited because I finally got like a new desk.
Is that a fanny
It's,
pack?
the
No.
last desk I had, we took it out of the trash. People throw away some great stuff, okay? So we took it. But it's time that I upgrade it because it just, okay. So I got a new desk and then I redid my background, and then last week, oh my god, let me tell you, one of my new favorite, not even new, one of my favorite YouTube channels is called Law and Crime Network. Do you watch it? Well, let me tell you, they upload full court trials. I'm talking the whole shebang, baby. Today's story, I watched all 12 hours of this court trial. Yeah, you're welcome. You don't have to now. And it's been heavy on my noggin. Oh my gosh, let me tell you, because I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I don't know. It's just, I don't know, you know? So I wanted to talk about it and then get your guys' input. I don't think I have to do a disclaimer because there is no graphic description of crime scenes. There is adult dialogue, probably strong language, viewer discretion is advised. If you're curious as to what I'm using, I will list it down in the description box below. But other than that, let me tell you about the story. So the year is 2018. This story takes place in Delaware County, Iowa. In a
The
small
bird is
town
super old.
Irville. Now, Irville, Iowa is said to be a very rural. Oh my gosh, I can't say rural. Rural. Fuck me. Silence. Okay, I'm done. You know, this is it. Anyway, so Irville has a population of around 800 people. So it's like a small town to say the least. Most of the people in this area, they make their living by farming or hog farming. And that is where Todd and Amy Millis lived, and also where they owned and operated their family farm. So the Millis farm was on a large piece of property. Like it was big, okay? It's not like the little farm you're thinking of, it was a big farm. They had 2 large hog barns, tons of farming equipment, and spent majority of their time maintaining and operating the farm. This was how they made their
घर में नहीं है
how they took care of the family. Amy Mullis, she was
ऊपर अलग
38
करना
in 2018. She was said to be around. I think she enjoyed helping out around the farm. And she loved being Todd was 43 at the time, and it was said that he was a very hard worker. He was a well-known, successful farmer in the area, a shooter type of guy. And then some neighbors would say that Todd had like a mean side to him. Another person said that he was scary. So Todd and Amy were married in 2004, and by 2018, they had 3 young kids. So in November of 2018, Todd, Amy, and their 13-year-old son, Tristan, were doing some work on the farm while the other 2 kids stayed inside of the house. Todd and Tristan, they went to work in one of the hog barns, which was pretty large. It's about the size of a football field in length. And then Tristan said that he was setting up portable heaters inside the barn while Todd was setting up equipment to get water inside the pens. Amy, who was like inside, she came out and she was there to help clean the lights. She just had some kind of surgery done. It was never clear as to what surgery she had done exactly, but it was something minor. She was just kind of like resting for a couple of days, and then this was the first day that she was able to get up and help.
I fell.
So while cleaning the lights inside of the barn, Amy grabbed like a bucket, right? And she placed it upside down, and she was standing on it to help her reach the lights. Her son Tristan had noticed that she was kind of like stopping, and she was grabbing her head, and she told Tristan that she
Marked a
was
location.
lightheaded, and that she was like trying to like on the bars close to her to prevent herself from falling off of the bucket. So she was kind of shaky, and then Tristan asked if she was okay, and she told Tristan, like, yeah, I'm fine, I just got a little dizzy. Todd also noticed that she seemed to be getting lightheaded and said that he really didn't think it was wise for her to stay out there and work because he didn't want her to get hurt. So Todd
Marked a location.
Amy to go inside the house and like get some rest. But Amy insisted that she was fine and she just was not a big deal. She's good. So she continues to work. Todd asked Amy if she could get out of the red shed that was about 30 yards, 27 meters away from the front of the barn where they were in. They had a bunch of cats and kittens on the farm, so they wanted to gather them. None of the cats would end up like getting hurt or anything, or like in the way of any machinery. So that's what the plan was. Tristan testified that his dad told his mom, if you can get the pet carrier and bring it out, that would help. But if you can't, just leave it. This eyeshadow look is really hard to do while I'm talking. So hold on, let me do the other eye. I'll be right back. Okay.
I have the iPad Pro.
The boys are working at, and then the two boys, they kept working for about an hour and a half. When they were done, they went to the front office area. Todd looks out the window and sees that the pet carrier wasn't moved out of the barn. So he assumed that Amy didn't get the pet carrier and instead must have like gone inside the house. Todd asked his son to go to the red shed and grab the pet carrier because it wasn't out. So Tristan, the son, he runs over there. That's when he finds his mom on her hands and her knees, face down with a corn rake sticking out of her back. Yeah. Tristan said that he ran up to her, he checked to see if there was a pulse, and then he yelled for his dad. So his dad comes running and told Tristan to go grab the family truck and to pull it up. Todd said then he pulled the corn rake out of her back.
I don't have a mom, and that's a TV show. It's a podcast.
Is very narrow, and Todd said the only way that he could get her out of the shed was by removing the corn rake from her back, and that's what he did. Todd said that at that moment,
I'm 32 years old. I don't have a mom. You don't like it? There's other streams you can watch. Thank you. That doesn't make any sense. Shouldn't have landed so late, dude. No, 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 no. Whew, okay. Ah! And I fall. Oh, there's a scope in there. I need that. Tinkles. Thank you, I think. I don't really know what to say to that, but thank you.
I got supplies.
I do have a YouTube channel. It's the same as my name on here, Miss Tangy. Thanks so much for the follow. Welcome to the Stoned Llama Squad. Welcome to the Stoned Llama Squad. All by myself because my teammates sucked ass. Thank yous. All by myself. Oh shit. No, 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 no. Hello, vehicle. Go away. Hi, how are you doing today? I'm doing good, Dusty. How are you? I wanted to run your dumbass over, but it didn't work. Love when hearing people are good too. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna go this way. We're going sightseeing, my peeps. It'll help if you go in the way that I tell you. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Stoned Llama Squad, where we are all about weed, tacos, and murder mysteries. You tell him, Bailey. And on this side, we have a blue house and a red house and a really ugly rolling down house. All available. Wait, we're going the wrong way, Tangy. Tangy. Bridge is over here. We're not going in the water, okay? Hello? Anybody there? Me? Aw, thank you. Wait, no! No! Ah! We got it. That's how a white girl drives. Alright. Let's see. Let's go to that little village right there. Tree! Yes, I missed it. I didn't even have to move! Rock, are you gonna get out of my way? Nope, nope. Oh, yes, I passed it! Hey! No, tree! Oh, fuck you, you son of a hoe bag! You know what? Where's my pan? I don't have a pan? Fuck you, tree! Stupid ass tree. It ruined my mojo! I don't really think I need anything. I just need bodies now. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. It's a really good song. It's a really good song. If you haven't heard that song, you're missing out. It's a really good song. I would play it, but YouTube would get mad at me and be like, your video has been taken down for copywriting, even though I pay for the fucking music. Charges me every month for it. But I can't play it on my stream even though I pay for the fucking music. Not copywriting if I'm paying for it. I say I don't own it. Never said, hey, bitches, you know, let's, the Mardi Gras song, that's my song now. I created that song. No, I just want to play music. Okay. My rant's done now. I just... Son of a fucking bullshit. I love how I keep looking even though I just said I don't need anything. I just need bodies. Oh, fuck. Let's go grab our vehicle. We have so far to go. We're going to crates. I get in it every montage. I got it in every montage. I pretty much like all music except reggae. I don't like some screaming songs, even though I totally like this one screaming song, totally screamo, but it's because she is fucking hot, like hot. I would be like, if I was to turn lesbian, I'd totally bang you. Like, you're that fucking hot. And I hate screaming music, but I listen to that song just so I can see her. Jump it! Jump it! Yes! Yes! Do it again! Do it again! Oh, I would fucking get too fucking lucky that time, you son of a fucking hoe bag. Stupid car! You know what? This is a skip vehicle. You couldn't have fucking just made the jump for me, could you? You couldn't have just made the fucking jump for me, could you? No! Fucking stupid bastard. Now you get to be blown up and look at how... Oh, hey, there's another vehicle down here. You can join him in his misery! Ha 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 ha! There is a way to get the car out? Oh well. I had more fun blowing it up than I did driving it. Don't mind me and my craziness. If anyone is on Twitch, we need to do the command !boom 2 times, because we made 2 vehicles go boop. I think our counter's way off too. I don't think there's anyone on chat on Twitch right now. All by myself. There ain't no creepers on my left or right. No, I don't want to be famous. I'm sorry. Famous comes with too many commitments, and I'm not a commitment type of person. You know, and I like my free stuff. Maybe you should get a real job instead of going on people's streams being like, you want to become famous? Get a real fucking job, you bot. Wait, I need that. Does it not have you pick up pants anymore? This whole time I thought I was picking up pants, having my ass being covered. Thought I heard somebody. Because that's what you do, Tangy. You hear somebody and you just freeze in the middle of the thing. Because that's totally how you play the game. It's okay. It's okay. I don't know if I like this makeup today, Bailey. It's a little... So you're a streamer on here, Dusty? Or do you stream at all? Doesn't have to be on Omelette. I don't stream on Omelette very often. Once I get my PC, I won't be streaming on Omelette at all anymore. All by myself. You got a friend in me. Oh, you got a friend in me. I heard this vehicle. Where are you, lovebirds? Come here, bitch! Little fucking scaredy cat. No, not much more into YouTube. Oh, you stream on YouTube? Is that what you're saying? You chicken shit. I just started streaming on YouTube. I'm very good at it. I only have like 40 something subscribers, but I want to grow my YouTube. What kind of, you know what, the only time, chat, that I don't go to fucking Zarky and look at this circle. The circle is in fucking Zarky. Like, this is bullshit. Every time I want to go to Zarky, it's like, nope, we're going to make the circle over 3,200 meters away. But now, look at that. Perfectly in Zarky the entire fucking time. Ain't that about a bitch? And watch the final zone be in water, too. Because, you know, that's just going to be great. Right? He was like, leave me alone. I don't know why they ran off. I just need a friend. I have no friends. All my friends live in other countries. And I'm all alone. Like Italy and the UK. And I'm just here alone in Oregon. All by myself. Ooh, I saw ammo. I'm an ammo whore. Give it to me. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, babies. Oh, I just randomly spurt out just randomness, and half of it isn't even true. It's just randomness. So don't take anything I say for like actually like, oh shit. Aw, chicken shits! Why is everybody running away? I just want a friend. Oh, why? Why is everybody scared of me? And I just want a friend. Fuckers. I'm really pretty, too. I mean, that's what everybody says, but... Come back? Ooh, ammo. Ooh, 6 times, thank you. Ooh, and extended. Put that on this, babies. Put that there. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. What's up, dude? Can I join you, maybe? I'm actually not playing with viewers at the moment. I'm so sorry. Oh, God, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. Heal. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. I should have grabbed the vehicle. I should have grabbed it. This is my first day playing after, like, 40 days gone. Because, you know, I got addicted to COD. And I'm being stubborn and waiting for the new game to come out. Because I really don't like this PUBG. Oh, it won't let me heal. You son of a biscuit. You don't have to be sorry. You're all good. I really should have grabbed the vehicle, chat. I really should have. Well, at least the zone didn't end in Zarky. I might have cried if the zone ended in Zarky because Zone's right here. I'm good. I don't need to. I'm gonna swim it to the end anyways, because I know there are about to be some bitches camping this shit. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. What do you get when you... Wait, I think I was mixing two different songs. Finding Nemo and Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. What the fuck is wrong with me? I'm gonna have to go this way to get up. Okay, maybe this wasn't my smartest idea, but... What do you get when you mix a party? Put in some weed and some alcohol. I think I might have just fucked myself. Just fucked myself. I really hope that I can get up here without dying. Thanks so much for the follows. Welcome to the Stoned Llama Squad, where we like weed, tacos, and murder mystery and inappropriateness. So, you gotta be mature to be in this stream, because if you're not mature, then you can't stay. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to go. And if you don't have a sense of humor either, I'm sorry. But you have to have a sense of humor to be in my channel. No stuck up bitches. I'm sorry. Did I really just fuck myself? Dude, I'm gonna have to run in the zone. Fuck my couches! Nope. Alright, let's do it. Run. Run, Tangy. Just do it. It's gonna hurt like a bitch. Like I said, this wasn't one of my smartest ideas, but... I mean, I did it. And there's a vehicle. Okay, so I'm good. Thanks so much for the follow. Welcome to the Stoned Llama Squad. While Tangy makes all her mistakes. I might want to reload. Thanks for telling me, chat. You guys are such good friends. You know, this is reminding me of that one clip that I put on I think it was YouTube, of me running, listening to music, and then I just get shot out of a fucking window because people like to camp in corners, and I have a feeling that's what's going to happen here. Someone's going to pop out of a fucking window. No? Oh my god, I'm surprised. There's still 3 people left. 3 people. I don't like this. I usually have more kills than 4 at this point. There's nothing I could do till the circle moves. I know. They must have shot it out of zone because I don't even see it. Thanks so much for the follows. Welcome, guys. Fuck. He was all the way on the other fucking side. I didn't know he got back to his teammate. Son of a bitch. Hey, look, I made it to gold 2 now, guys. Tinkles. police. Thanks so much for the follows. You know, it used to stay on all. Now every time you start a new match, it changes. And it's really annoying. Holy shit, you can subscribe to people on here now? The hell is that? Going crates. I don't even know what that means. I just saw that and I was like, what the hell does that mean? I haven't been on Omelet in like a year. That's for sponsorship. I don't know what that, like, okay. Ooh, what's down there? Ugh. Where's my hoe box? Thanks, soapbox. Spare change. Anybody got some spare change? You guys can't tell? I've fallen in love with TikTok. Okay. My life has revolved around TikTok now. It's kind of sad. I need a flare gun. Can I have a flare gun, please? Thank you! Thank you, game! And I'm in zone, bitches! Yeah. Whee! Can't touch this. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Nobody touch my care package. Fucking bitches. You should put your channel link. I know. That's the thing, though. I don't really ever... I just started streaming to Omelet again. So, I gotta do that, because... I got another flare, bitches! Ha! Please don't come in here asking for that stuff. It's kind of rude. Like, you don't want people coming into your stream and being like, hey, come check out my page. You know, we're supposed to be supporting each other. You know, not being fucking selfish. But that's just me. Hello, I'm taking you. You're so pretty. Get the fuck out of here. You too. Go, go, go. Thank you. I got it up, bitches. Now, I need some clips, people. Clips. Clip, 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 clip. I don't know how to clip on YouTube yet. Ah, fuck. I don't even know if you can. I made a Facebook for the Stone Llama Squad. You want to know something sad, Dusty? I don't even know what the email or the password is to log into the account. I think I made it when I was stoned. I think I took some RSO. And then I don't remember what I said it as. I know. It's really sad. I know. I'm really disappointed in myself, too. Because I can't remember what it was. I know. Like, I don't even know how to get rid of it so that I can make another one. Because I can't use that name because it's taken. I got more ammo. I'm gonna go hide this one. I'm that bitch. Yep. That's me. This'll be a good spot. Thank you. Yep. That's me. It's Mario. Alright. Where's my Bertha? Oh, I don't take that seriously. Have you heard the shit that is coming out? Oh my god, did I find another one? Oh my god, I found another one. Holy shit! I found another one. Let's go, bitches. What was the name you used? What? I'm sorry, what name for what? Depending on how long you stay in this stream, you will learn. I forget shit really easily in Facebook. Oh, the Stoned Llama Squad. Dude, I never get this fucking lucky. 3 flare guns in a row? Like, I never get this lucky. The last time I got 3 of these in a row, I had a dude come up and ram it in without even asking me if I want my hair pulled or if I like my ass smacked. I don't even know if you're old enough to hear this, but oh well, I don't care. And yeah, it was really bad. And I am a little scared now that someone's gonna do that again. Oh, okay, then you're fine. You're a big person. Ah! The last time I assumed the person was 15. Shit. Yeah. I have a few kids in my stream that I allow. One's a mod. He's gonna be 17, or he is 17. I've known him since he was 15 years old. He's like my son, adopted son, because, you know, I'm old as fuck. Like, not as old as, like, Mummy Dirt, but pretty damn old. Please, somebody fucking clip that. Oh my god. Oh, I miss sniping in PUBG. God, I miss sniping in PUBG. Oh, don't worry, bitches. I hear you. Yeah, you're spelling it wrong. Llama is with 2 L's. So it's... Hold on, let me get out of the fucking open. I need to stop doing that. I'm gonna die doing that. There you go. Did anybody clip that snipe for me? Okay, I see what you're saying now. Yeah. But that's not... Because, see, my name that I, like, branded, I guess, is Miss Tangy. The Stone Llama Squad is just my clan. Does that make sense? Yeah, because I started out as Miss Tangy Harmony. And then Twitch locked me out of my account because they're assholes. So then I went to TwitchCon with a friend of mine and sat at their little table thing until they unlocked my account. I annoyed the shit out of them. They were like, you have to make a request. I was like, I did that. I've sent you guys like 8 emails, 9 emails, and y'all still haven't unlocked my shit. Fix it, or I'm gonna sit here at your table. And I did. I'm that bitch that sits there and will annoy the shit out of you until you give me something. Until you give me what I want. Especially when I did nothing wrong. Like mine is Dusty Gaming. I see I got it. Dude, where did everybody go? Oh, well, there's the box. I have a feeling it's gonna stay in this area. I just don't know if I want to go through like another name change, you know? Come on, where is everybody? I mean, you know, I've worked really hard on Miss Tangy. You know, the good, the bad. I have to remember that this isn't COD, and if I jump off the side, it will kill me. But I like what you're saying, so I think I could do, like, Miss Tangy Harmony and put, like, YouTube at the end of it, or Miss Tangy YouTube. Ooh, I like that. Look at that, giving me ideas. If you could move around, that'd be a good place, but you can't move. I wonder how painful it is to get your finger and knuckle tattooed. Drop it! Ooh, yeah. No! Yeah. How did I know that was gonna fucking happen? Yeah, I play on an iPad Pro, so my little hands don't fit very well. Yeah, I'm a claw player. Why is it just this map? So you're claw player too. Sorry, teammate. I really am sick of this map. I really want a different map. Yeah, I'm so same here. 4 fingers. That's why. Because it only gave me that fucking map. What is wrong with this? Take that one off. Have you ever, like, had explained that to somebody who doesn't game and they give you, like, the weirdest look when you're like, yeah, I'm a claw player? They're like, what? I get the weirdest fucking looks. Right? They're like, what do you mean you're a claw player? So then I have to, like, take my phone and hold it like I'm playing, and then I'm like, see, I have just my thumbs, and they're like, that's so weird, how do you even do that? And I'm just like, oh my lordies, I just showed you how I did it. Yes. And you're like, people, it's not that fucking hard to understand. You know what a fucking crab looks like. You know, take your 2 pointer fingers and your thumbs and put them together. But, you know, some people just aren't that special. already. My fucking teammate's dead. Oh no! Oh my god, why did I do that? Hey, let's stand there like a pretty mannequin for you to everybody to see. Like, hey, I'm here to the party. Hold on, let's see if they have it. Like, this is what I'm gonna be. basic? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Thank you, basic, but I don't know what that means.